Hi, it's Mike with AskTractorMike.com. About the same time last week, both Rick and David sent me a link to a picture of a guy on a Kubota tractor who had lifted a pretty good sized log up, and it got away from him and ended up in his lap on the tractor seat. Well, how in the world did that happen? Well, I'm going to show you today on my tractor, and I'm going to try to end up without anything in my lap. Now here's a picture of the guy in the Kubota, and as you can see, he's got a gigantic log in his lap, and he was really lucky. I'd hate to see the hood of the tractor, and the steering column was probably in pretty bad shape, but that came back on him. How'd that happen? Well, I'm going to show you today. We're going to try to kind of recreate that situation and show you a danger that you might not even ever think about when you're trying to move a big weight like that. One thing that could have happened is he could have had a really cheap set of pallet forks, and I don't like to see people scrimp when they buy pallet forks. Get a good set. Get an American built set of pallet forks with a good rack in the back to keep stuff from coming back on you. But I don't think he was using pallet forks there. I think he was using a loader bucket. One of two ways. He could have had clamp-on forks, and I used to not think there was really any disadvantages to those, other than sometimes if you lift a heavy enough weight you might bend the bottom of your loader bucket. But the other thing is you could end up with a log in your lap. But what he was probably doing was what a lot of us would probably do and not even think about, and we're going to show you right now. One really handy accessory on your loader bucket are hooks, either bolted on or welded on. These grab hooks here, when I got my tractor, first thing I did is have those welded onto the bucket. I've got one on both sides and one in the middle. With those, if you're out in the woods and you see something you need to move and you don't have your pallet forks, I carry a chain in my tractor caddy, and I can lift something up using these hooks. What I imagine happened in our log situation is the guy put the chain under the log like so, and then rolled the log up to the bucket, brought the chain around and hooked it. That's not very tight. That's definitely going to pick it up. See what happens. At this point, I'm feeling pretty good about myself. I've got my fake log up in the air, and it's actually rolled back in the loader bucket, which is great. Still hooked here, still hooked around. But as I roll that up, and if I've got my loader bucket all the way back, all of a sudden geometry is going to take over. The weight of the log, especially a little bigger log, could cause the log to come over the lip of the bucket, and then it's all over. It's going to come back in the tractor seat with me. When the log starts rolling down, this is going to come loose, and there's nothing keeping it now from getting in my tractor seat with me. And the guy was real fortunate. It was a wide log. It just fit inside his fenders, and his seat sits really low on the tractor. Very, very fortunate, and I bet it damaged the tractor seriously, but the guy was okay. He's kind of lucky he was on that particular design of tractor, and it's just dumb luck. My tractor, you set up higher, you have an inclined, and that was a selling feature of this tractor, an inclined platform for your seat, and as it goes back, it goes up, so you're higher up in your seat. And so if that rolls all the way back down the loader arms, it's going to land right in my lap. And there's estimates based on if it was a loblolly pine, some of the people that saw it estimated, based on the estimate of the diameter and the width, that log in that guy's lap weighed around 1,100 pounds. Well, he got real skinny and didn't go anywhere, and first responders were called, and they were able to jack that log up and get it out of his lap. But he's a really, really lucky human being. It's okay to lift up something like that with grab hooks, but keep the load low. If you're trying to load it on the back of a truck, and I suspect that's what was going on, you could get in trouble quickly, and it's going to come back at you before you can do anything. And it's really dangerous with hay bales, really dangerous. What you could do is keep your bucket tilted forward so the load never gets even close to the lip. But my idea, the best thing is to get a set of pallet forks, a good set of pallet forks with a good bracket on the back of them to keep stuff from rolling back, and use them. Appreciate you watching my videos. If you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'd be honored. Click the mic face icon and check the bell so you're notified when I post future videos. Here's a link to my website. If you want to buy the tractor caddy and carry your chain with you and have it out of the way, that's where you want to go. Here's another video you might be interested in. Thanks for watching.